Well, we are taking a look at your weather headlines and talking about that flood watch in effect as we finish off the work week. Those winds are going to slowly decrease through tonight, and we're looking at lots of mountain snow ahead for next week. The more imminent situation we have right now is that flash flood warning that's ongoing for the Redding area here, portions of Shasta County. A pretty decent band of rain here that dropped in between 2 to 6 inches of rainfall just south and east of Redding, and that was over the past couple of hours here. In the Mid-Valley, we've also been seeing some pretty decent amounts of rainfall in between 1 to 4 inches of rain that have fallen within the past few hours, and a flood advisory is ongoing there until 10:45 for portions of Butte and also Plumas County. So there's that flood watch again in effect through the end of the work week. And as we continue through looking at flood alerts, we also have that flash flood warning in effect here for Shasta County. You can see it there in that lighter green, and then we're talking about these dark green outlines here being the flood advisories. The one for the Redding area, including portions of Tehama and Shasta County, that goes until 10 for tonight, and we're looking at the flood advisory for Butte and portions of Plumas County that continues until about 10:45 p.m. So here we go, tracking the rain moving forward in time, and you can just see that it does stay pretty consistent for portions of the Sierra down through the Mid-Valley for tonight. Areas near Redding, we should start to see some relief as we move deeper into the night, but you can see there's still that little pesky band of rain that could continue as we do move into tomorrow. Just might not be as heavy. By the afternoon, though, we're a lot drier for the northern mountains, a good bit of the Sierra and the North Valley, but you can just see here in the foothills of the Sierra and for portions of the Mid-Valley, it's a pretty wet outlook as we do head through your Monday. And then we'll see those rain chances start to move slowly to the north and end up with some pretty good snow chances for the northern mountains as we head towards early Sunday. Here's a look at that flash flood risk for tonight from the Weather Prediction Center here, definitely showing that likely risk for the areas that are being hard hit right now, and even that level 2 threat remaining in portions of Shasta County and Tehama County, where we have that active flash flood warning, mainly in Shasta County. But as we look ahead towards tomorrow, we do see this trim back just a bit, but the same area underneath that level 3 risk for flash flooding as you get towards the Mid-Valley and the Sierra, the foothills for tomorrow. So definitely something we have to keep a close eye on. It's no surprise that the flash flood risk is highest in those locations, though. When you look at this rain outlook the next 7 days, it does show some of the highest accumulation here into the foothills of the Sierra and also portions of the Mid-Valley, where we could see an excess of half a foot of rain here the next 7 days. That pink talking about totals getting closer maybe to 10 inches. So definitely more of an outlier, but not out of the question. And for the Sierra and Cascades, a really big snowfall event where we could see some areas getting up to about 2 feet of snow. So here we go, talking about your 7-day forecast, keeping it rainy and windy as we do head through the next 7 days, really just through Friday, though, for Chico. By the weekend, you can see we're a little bit cooler, but also getting sunnier as we head towards Saturday. For Redding, a pretty wet outlook. We'll look at rain chances 50% or better all the way through your Friday, but by the weekend, finally drying things out, looking at high temperatures in those lower 50s.